Imagine waking up one morning to find your bank account drained, your investments crumbling, and your financial future thrown into chaos. What would you do? How would you react? Money problems don't just affect your wallet, they shake your confidence, test your patience, and challenge your resilience. But what if I told you that financial stress isn't about how much money you have, but how you think about it? The ancient Stoics, some of the most powerful and wise individuals in history, faced financial instability too, and they developed profound strategies to stay calm, clear-headed, and unshaken by economic turbulence. Today, I'm going to share these timeless Stoic strategies for financial resilience. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll walk away with a mindset so unshakable that no market crash, job loss, or financial hardship will ever control you again. Financial instability isn't new. From ancient Rome's economic downturns to the Great Depression and today's inflation crises, money problems have always been a part of life. But what makes the difference between someone who crumbles under financial pressure and someone who stays strong, adapts, and thrives? The answer lies not in the numbers on a bank statement, but in the mindset that governs our reaction to financial uncertainty. Stoicism offers a powerful, practical approach to financial stability, not by controlling the economy, but by mastering our response to it. The principles we will discuss today are not abstract theories. They have been tested in battlefields, political turmoil, and economic collapses for thousands of years. They will help you not just survive financial turbulence, but emerge stronger than before. In today's video, we're going to explore 4 transformative Stoic strategies that will help you navigate financial turbulence with grace and resilience. We'll break them down with real-world examples and practical applications, so you can start using them immediately. Let's get started. Focus on what you can control. You cannot control the stock market. You cannot control inflation. You cannot control the global economy, but you can control how you react. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, taught us that suffering comes not from external events, but from our judgments about them. He said, "Happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one principle. Some things are within your control, and some things are not." So when financial disaster strikes, ask yourself, am I wasting energy on things I cannot change? Most people, when faced with financial uncertainty, immediately panic. They check their investment portfolios obsessively, complain about the government, and spiral into anxiety about the future. But the Stoic way is different. Instead of allowing yourself to be overwhelmed by external events, shift your focus inward. Consider this, a market crash affects everyone, but not everyone reacts the same way. One person panics and sells everything at a loss. Another sees the downturn as an opportunity to buy undervalued assets. The difference? Mindset and control. The Stoics teach us that control is the foundation of inner peace. Think of it like sailing a boat in a storm. You cannot control the wind or the waves, but you can adjust your sails. You can keep your eyes on the horizon and steer your ship in the right direction. In financial terms, that means mastering your emotions, your decisions, and your preparedness. Practical applications. Budget smarter. Control your personal finances by tracking your expenses, eliminating unnecessary spending, and preparing for uncertainty. A well-managed budget is like having a solid ship that won't capsize in a storm. Develop a new skill set. Economic turbulence is an opportunity to become more adaptable. Learn new skills that can open doors to different career paths. Just like the Stoics adapted to change, so can you. Create a contingency plan. Hope for the best but prepare for the worst. Have an emergency fund and a financial strategy for different economic conditions. Strengthen your emotional resilience. Train your mind to remain calm by practicing Stoic exercises like negative visualization, journaling your thoughts, and focusing on gratitude. When you shift from panic to purposeful action, financial turbulence loses its grip on you. Practice voluntary discomfort. Imagine choosing to live on less before you're forced to. Sounds counterintuitive, right? But this is exactly what the Stoics did. Seneca, one of the wealthiest men in Rome, intentionally lived like a poor man for days at a time. eating cheap meals, wearing simple clothes, and experiencing life with the bare minimum. He wanted to remind himself that financial loss was not the end of the world. Why did he do this? Because he wanted to prove to himself that he could handle hardship. He would ask himself, "Is this what I feared?" and realize that financial hardship was far less terrifying than he had imagined. Practical applications. Live on a strict budget for a month. Challenge yourself to live with only the essentials. You'll realize how much you truly need to be content. Minimalist experiment. Reduce your spending on luxuries and focus on appreciating simpler things. Learn to find joy in simplicity instead of associating happiness with expensive things. Develop a mindset that values experiences and personal growth. Engage in physical discomfort. Train your mind through physical resilience, such as cold showers, fasting, or intense exercise, which strengthens your ability to handle discomfort in all areas of life. When you train your mind to be comfortable with less, you'll never be a slave to wealth again. Redefine wealth and success. We've been conditioned to believe that wealth equals success, that more money, a bigger house, and expensive cars define a prosperous life. But let me ask you this. If money guaranteed happiness, why do so many rich people feel empty? Why do some of the wealthiest individuals battle depression and anxiety despite having everything society says should make them happy? The Stoics teach us that wealth isn't about how much you have, but how little you need. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, wrote, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." The modern world sells us the illusion that happiness is tied to external possessions. We chase money thinking it will give us security. We chase success thinking it will make us respected. But true wealth isn't about material goods. It's about freedom, peace of mind, and the ability to remain unaffected by external circumstances. Consider someone who earns a six-figure salary but is drowning in debt, constantly chasing promotions and feeling miserable. Now compare them to someone who makes a modest income, lives within their means, and enjoys a life filled with meaningful relationships and personal growth. Who is truly wealthier? How to apply this in your life. Shift from external to internal wealth. Instead of measuring success by money, measure it by personal fulfillment, knowledge, and relationships. Ask yourself, what do I truly need? Separate desires from necessities. You may realize that financial stability is easier when you focus on needs rather than wants. Practice gratitude for what you have. The Stoics journaled daily about what they were grateful for, which shifted their focus from lack to abundance. Stop comparing yourself to others. Social media and society push unrealistic standards of wealth. True freedom comes when you stop competing and start appreciating your own journey. When you redefine wealth, you become immune to the highs and lows of financial turbulence, because in the end, the richest person is the one who needs the least. Turn financial setbacks into growth opportunities. We fear financial failure. We dread losing money, being laid off, or watching our investments shrink. But what if I told you that financial setbacks are some of the greatest opportunities for growth? The Stoics saw every challenge as a chance to strengthen their character. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Think about some of the most successful people in history. Many of them faced devastating financial losses, only to come back stronger. Steve Jobs was fired from his own company, Apple, only to return and revolutionize the tech industry. Walt Disney went bankrupt before creating the empire we know today. Their financial failures weren't the end. They were the beginning of their greatest achievements. So, when you face a financial setback, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this as fuel for my next move? How to apply this in your life? Reframe failure as a lesson. Instead of seeing financial loss as defeat, treat it as a teacher. Analyze what went wrong and adjust your approach. Develop a growth mindset. View setbacks as stepping stones. If you lose your job, maybe it's a chance to start the business you've always dreamed of. If an investment fails, maybe it's an opportunity to become financially smarter. Embrace resilience over fear. The Stoics trained their minds to see obstacles as paths to strength. Instead of fearing financial uncertainty, embrace it as part of life's journey. Surround yourself with the right people. Seek mentors and networks that encourage problem-solving and resilience rather than panic and negativity. Remember, your greatest setback can become your greatest success if you choose to see it that way. Let's recap. You can't control the economy, but you can control how you respond to it. When financial uncertainty strikes, focus only on what you can control. Prepare for hardship before it comes by practicing voluntary discomfort. Redefine wealth and success so that you're never a slave to money. And most importantly, turn financial setbacks into opportunities to grow stronger. The question is, which strategy resonates with you the most? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts. Let's start a conversation about financial resilience. And if you found this video valuable, hit that like button. It really helps the channel reach more people who need this wisdom. Subscribe for more content on Stoicism, financial resilience, and self-mastery. Because in a world of uncertainty, the strongest minds don't just survive, they thrive. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.